good on Facebook. Cool. Thank you, Wendy. And YouTube looks good. And we have Gary Hubbs in the house. And Wendy's over on Twitch. Hello everybody on Twitch. Hello everybody on YouTube. Hello everybody on Facebook. Mill. Ah, okay, I think so. That could happen. Thanks, Jason. Guitar. All right. Well, that's a little tune called Looking. And wrote that a long time ago. But it has a whole new meaning now. Ah, yes, let's see. Hey, Mike, any soldering on Sunday? No, actually, I managed to find a short workable cable. Nice. Okay, yes, I remember you texting me that. That's good. We like that. Oh, what a sound. I could call these sounds climax music. Well, thank you. It is definitely what's the word? Yeah, climax. We'll go with that. But there's another word for it, and it escapes me right now. So, but yeah, it's a cool thing. Basically, we have that guy back there, the Axe-Fx 3, and that's doing all of this stuff. That's doing this. I'd use the word cathartic. Yeah, that's one of them. That'll work. And cinematic for the movies, but that wasn't the word I was thinking of. I'll think of it in a minute. Ah, yes. But the other part of that sound that you were hearing is the Roland GR55, which is on the floor. And there's these wonderful pickups called piezo pickups, which transfer the sound and create a electronic generated message that goes to the GR55. So it acts like the GR55 pickup, and I can play along and have this cool sound layered with my guitar sound. And now this comes in. synth pad. So it's very cool because I can hold that, and then I can come back over here and just jam over that by itself, which is a lot of fun. If you have headphones on, it should be going between your ears. I'll shut the room mic off and you'll really hear it. Check this out. So that could supply hours of fun improvising over different notes, which is really something that everybody should do, is improvise over just a solid single note. A drone, if you will. A drone note. Yeah, there we go. That's a little better on the centered situation. Yeah, so when you hold a single note and you practice over the top, you could really hear a lot of the different tonalities that you can get at a scale. So, like, for example, I would, let's say, hit an A. Okay, that's everybody's favorite. And I'll just hold that with the guitar synth. And then I'll just practice different things. Like, for example, we can do A major and give it a major sound. That's cool. That's all happy and stuff. Then we can make it minor. So we can make it an extreme minor. We can go to harmonic minor. It has more of a Eastern sound. Definitely a darker sound. Ooh, it's like a question. Got that Phrygian dominant thing to it. Yep. Then we can go somewhere completely different, and we can go whole tone, which is like, whoa, completely wacky, or even more wacky, augmented. Maybe something less offensive like Phrygian, normal Phrygian. So usually that's what I have my students do that start getting into modes, and we hold drones, drone tones. Yeah, coffee sip time. Hey. What's going on, Melissa? Hello. Rob said he's talking about theory. Yeah, that's me. being nerdy. At the first minute we listened. That's cool. Hey Rob, what's up? Let's see. The board will be present Sunday. Yes. Cool. That will be good. Let's see. So Ernesto, I'm not sure if you're still here, but thank you. I did say hi before. Just making sure. Everybody, introduce yourself in the chat. Say where you're from. Don't be afraid. It's a nice community here. Everybody's really cool. And if anybody ever turns up that isn't really cool, they get bounced really quick. And that's only happened twice in, since 2018. So, yeah, so we're all good. It's good around here. Everybody's cool. So, we got close to 20 people on, but there's not 20 chatters. Come on, people, say hi. Don't be shy. It's all good. Hanging out, talking about guitar for Guitar Month. My favorite month ever. Also because it's my birthday month. Ah, yes. But let's go back to, where is he? Mel's question. What are your 2 favorite leads that you still play today and why? And can you play one of those for us? Well, let's see. These days I haven't played much in the cover realm. So I'm not really warmed up enough to maybe we can get one of them. And that would be Crazy Train. That's one of my favorite tunes. I know some guys that are just so sick of it, especially non-guitarists in cover bands. They're like, oh, do we have to play this song? And I'm like, yeah, we do. Because it's one of the only heavier rock tunes when you're playing in a more poppier band that will actually work. So, you can't really rip out... I don't know. Well, just anyway, it doesn't matter. Just the point is like Crazy Train, everybody knows it. And if they don't know it, they must have been, I don't know what. Because even like younger kids today know it. So, but I love Crazy Train. That's one of my favorites. And Hot for Teacher. That's my other favorite. I don't know if I'm in shape to do either of those tonight. Hot for Teacher. And of course Eruption, which I winged a few weeks ago, because Melissa started that whole sounds like Eruption. I was like, oh, all right, I guess I'll try that. But I did get through it, and Eruption's probably way harder than Hot for Teacher. But I may play a little bit of that. Let's see. I'll do the yeah. All right, Ernesto's saying play it. All right, we'll play it. How about I Don't Know? That's another one. Another one of my favorites. Oh my god. Anything Ozzy and Van Halen is going to be like on my list of awesomeness favorite stuff. You know what? Let's do something here. Let's make it real exciting. Let's get the Randy Rhoads Flying V and attempt the Randy Rhoads guitar solo on that. And then we'll pull out the Van Halen guitar and attempt the Van Halen solo on that. Let's see. Anybody else jump in here before I go grab the guitar? Bob from Austin, Texas. I used to play in Austin occasionally with a good friend of mine who unfortunately is no longer with us. But if you're from Austin, Texas, you may have heard of Mysterious Ways, America's U2 tribute band. They played in Afghanistan. They were pretty huge, and one of my good friends was the singer Patrick. I played with him at Dallas Cowboys Stadium with his U2 tribute band. It was pretty amazing. So, Bob, do you know that band? If you heard what I said there, Let's see. Yes, we're getting demands for Crazy Train. All right, so we got 3 people saying Crazy Train. Yes. All right, it'll happen. All right, and I don't know. Of course, I love that one. Um, man. Well, they're not going to be playing anymore. Unfortunately, Pat's no longer with us, the singer. But they were really good. He had a light show and everything. And they used to play at a place called Fado, like every 2 weeks, and it was mobbed. I was at his first gig at Fado. I was there for the Nam show, and my good friend Larry Mitchell leaned over to me and he goes, "Yeah, you need to replace that guy. These guys are really good." He's like, "You need to move to Texas and replace that guy," and that never happened. All right, so let's grab Wendy's Want Eruption. All right, so I'm gonna grab the other guitar. Great, I love Van Halen. Saw them in Carcass, Venezuela. Oh, awesome, nice. That's so cool. I was just gonna say, are you from Venezuela? And boom, you answered my question. I'm from Venezuela, but I live in Cincinnati. Oh, cool. All right. Very cool. Ruffalo! Can you play Birds of Fire from Mahavishnu Orchestra? Man, I used to listen to those guys a lot, and that stuff scared me. And I haven't really listened to them in a long time, so honestly, I don't know if I can play it. Right now, I can't play it. I don't know if it's out of my physical capabilities because they were amazing. I'd have to listen to it, but I really loved that progressive stuff. Al Di Meola, Alan Holdsworth, um, what's his name? Why can't I think of him? Oh my God. Anyway, you get the point. I know. I don't know. We have to talk about it. And it's not because of the singing part. I just, yeah. And also, I'm not actually ready for any kind of vocal stuff down here. Um, yeah. Let's see. All right. What else? You know I'd love to have you come and sing. I don't know if they're ready for the other part of that. I know. That was it. Duh. All right. Let me grab this wonderful Randy Rhoads guitar. Hopefully I don't drop it. It's kind of tucked in there. Give me 1 second. I will be right back. All right, it survived. I survived. It's all good. All right, let's see. Let's tune it up. So this is the Randy Rhoads Polka Dot V replica. Um, it was one of those things. It was at the beginnings of eBay, and it was a ridiculously good price. And the catch was it was coming from Japan. And I was like on the fence about dealing with anybody from Japan. And again, eBay was brand new. And I wasn't really too confident about sending money you know. So anyhow, the listing ended, and it didn't sell. So I emailed the guy, and I said, "Hey, I noticed you listed that like a few times, and I gave him an offer." And he said, "Yeah." And I said, "You know what? I'm just gonna go for it, and hopefully he doesn't screw me because, again, it was all new back then, and it wasn't like PayPal. I had to Western Union him the money, so." All my friends were like, "You're never seeing that money again, and you're never seeing your guitar." And 3 days later, this thing showed up, and it's awesome. um, it's got such killer action. It's really a great guitar. I'm just not used to where all the switches are, and the tremolo bar is a little awkward to deal with here. Let's see, can we make it tighter? Excellent. We can. All right. All right. So, yes, I know, Wendy, you're Jones, and I'd love that. Yes. See what you started? It's not as simple. Trust me, it's not simple. Crazy Train, Van Halen, followed by Cemetery Gates, ending with Pull Me Under. What a request line that is, Jason. Holy cow. All right. So, little Crazy Train. That's what we'll start with. So yeah, everything's in a different spot. So I just want to get, familiar with this guitar again. Oh man, how's let's see. Hang on, we'll get it. Alright, I think I got all the parts that I'm sort of questioning. Alright, so that's the whole beginning bit. So that's one down, Crazy Train. Woo! So this strap, my buddy Paul made for me. I was doing a Parker Guitar Clinic at this store in Connecticut, and Paul was there as a spectator, and we got to talking, and he's like, "Man, you got some Randy sounding chops," and I was like, "Oh, he's my favorite." So I told him I had this Flying V, and he's like, "I'm gonna make you a strap." He's like, "I do that." So he made me this strap, and it's a replica of Randy's strap. So if you've ever seen any pictures of Randy Rhoads with this guitar, he had this strap with that guitar, with this guitar. So yeah, he was into polka dots back with Quiet Riot. So he would wear a polka dot tie with a blue and white polka dot vest, and then Carlos Sandoval, I think. Yes, Carlos. He designed this guitar for Randy. He wanted to have something Flying V, but something original, so he made the Spearhead, which was really cool. And at the time, very unique. Let's see. Not asking much at that request list. Yeah, I mean, come on, Jason. How you fixed for socks and underwear? Maybe after he gets done playing that list, he can set you up. Oh, that's great. I'll just sit upstairs and drink my tea and play Candy Crush. Comment when necessary. Oh boy. Yes, Jason says, okay. Used to be a Killer cover band version of Mr. Crowley on YouTube. It was an Asian band. Oh, I wonder. I haven't seen that. There are some great Ozzy tribute bands. Really good cover. Cool. Yeah, the polka dots are a classic. It's the classic Randy. So yeah, the other one. Little Suicide Solution, and then Melissa mentioned I Don't Know. Ooh, these are sharp. How the heck did Randy play with that? These old school bridges are horrible. And I don't want to replace it because I want to keep it, original. But these old school strap bridges are very sharp. And they have really cool replacement bridges. But I'll probably just leave it alone. Let's see. Let's see if I can get it without cutting my hand open. I gotta move over. It's not happening. Don't like it. That's a cool song. All right, so let's see. What's Jason saying? JP Majesty can cover the entire playlist. Yes. Hey. Brian, what's going on? Everybody, Brian in the house. Brian is awesome. He has a Sunday, emailer that goes out, and he lists all the cool things that are going on the week, in that past week, up to that Saturday, and he puts this really nice thing together, and he featured me in that, which was really cool. So I appreciate it, Brian. And it did go fast. It is flying by. All right, let's see. Man, Mr. Crowley. All of these are starting to come back to me. Oh, that was such great stuff. I would spend hours playing that. Oh, the other one that I used to know really well. Let's see here. Little Diary of a Madman. Nope. I can't remember that chord. I can't remember it. That's it there. Then he gets into the heavy part. Oh, it was chromatic. That's right. Then it went into this creepy line. I can't believe I remember that. Yeah, great stuff. Let's see. Oh, no problem. Thank you for the shout out in your mailer. I appreciate it. Let's see. Haunting. One of the only tapes I had in the desert. Oh man, really? Well, that's a good one to have. Man. Alright, so let's get the Van Halen guitar. We'll play a little Hot for Teacher. That was my second favorite solo, so we'll see if I can remember that. And I'm going to put this back. And we're going to pop you guys on hold for a momento. And I'll be right back. All right, little Van Halen axe. This thing's fun. But it's not fun when it's out of tune. There we go. The D thingy wasn't down. No, we do need to tune it. Cool, close enough. Oh, what's this? I got a 7-string this week. Another PRS. What's your favorite 7-string song? Oh, man. Probably anything off of the old Whitesnake with Steve Vai, because that was when I first heard the 7-string. And then, of course, Passion and Warfare had some 7-string on it. But for me, I don't know. Like, I have one tune that I adopted to play 7-string because it was in B, and I thought, oh, it's cool to have, you know, that low B, so let me rework the riff so it works in B, and that's really fun for me to play. It's called Off in the Distance. But here, let's see what kind of damage I can cause with the solo for Hot for Teacher. Again, I haven't played any of this stuff. Holy cow. Alright, so, let's try that again. Starting to get, remember it, so, we'll start from the tapping bit. That part right there is so cool. That's it. Nope. That's it. That's such a great solo. Oh, I didn't do it justice, but I used to have it down. Long time ago, my friend George, drummer, great drummer, he would run an open mic night, and my first time there, I had no plans on playing, and they end the song, and George sees me, and he stands up, and he's like, "Oh my God, Vince is here. We're doing Hot for Teacher." And I'm like, "Sure, whenever you're ready." And he's like, "Now." And I think that annoyed a lot of people because I basically just went right up and there were people waiting all night to go and play. I felt bad. I'm like, "No, wait till later. You got people ahead." "No, come up. You're doing it now." I was like, "All right. George's call. He's running the show." So. Also, Vince, we won't be tackling that during my lesson tomorrow. No, I have to learn it again first. But yeah, you know what? Why not? Yes. It happens. Oh, thank you. Oh man, but it was definitely cool. Yeah. So let's see. That's coming back. Such a great solo. There it is. This part's weird. All right, we'll give it one more shot. Yeah, maybe 2 or 3 more runs through it, and I'll have it back. But yeah, great solos. And then what's another cool one? One that's not so flashy that I like to play. is the Running with the Devil solo. That one's really cool. That's a cool one. And then, yeah, like all of them. Every Van Halen solo is awesome. I can't even think of it right now, but one thing's for sure. We used to do Ain't Talking About Love, and we used to do So This Is Love, this band called Ill Gotten Booty. And I recently found the videotape, the only live performance of us playing. And again, that singer passed away too. Jeez. He was hilarious. Great frontman. Very much with the whole David Lee Roth thing where he was more of a frontman than a singer, but he killed everything he did. It was great. And we did So This Is Love, and I couldn't even fake where that even starts right now. So I found the video. I'll have to convert it and put it up because we covered that really well. Hopefully we did it good that night. Let's see. Hey, Ken Lyons. What's going on, Ken? Yeah, we could do that one. I just said that. I didn't even see your comment. And of course, you got to have the right sounds for that song. Got to have the flanger. You know what's funny? That song and Running with the Devil were both played on his Destroyer. So I don't know why I always do that tremolo bar part, but I don't think there's any tremolo bar in either of those songs. Even in the solos where he could have taken the chance to overdub, which he did overdub. We talked about that on another show where Gene Simmons from Kiss was producing or involved with the band before they got Ted Templeman. Templeman. I was right the first time. Jeez. Anyway, he didn't want to have chords underneath his guitar solos. He was arguing with them, saying, I play it live. There's not going to be a rhythm guitar player. So they insisted those two songs, I guess because they're not as flashy as all his other ones. They were more melodic, which all his stuff is melodic, even the flashy stuff. But I guess they just felt like, this is a little more laid back, so we want some rhythm guitar under there. So those two songs were done on the Destroyer, which did not have a tremolo bar. And then the other thing about that was in Ain't Talking About Love, I think, if I remember correctly, he played like one of those sitar type guitars, and it's mixed way down, but if you put headphones on you can hear it. It's like this clean, twangy, weird thing in the background during this part. And again, at the end, I want to hit the bar, but I don't think it's there on the album. Yeah. Let's see. What's this? Atomic Punk, Little Dreamer, and song with word any song and song with the word chains in it. Yes. Oh, any songs. Okay. Yeah, I mean, Van Halen was awesome. Yes, Wendy would sing at gigs. Yep. And we did some Pat Benatar. Yes, we did. There's some video of Wendy somewhere online on my channel. It's actually the one where we're live with the band. It says Complicated. I think it was like Thanksgiving Eve. It might be titled that. It's right in the middle of the set. Wendy comes in. I think we did Crazy Train. We did These Boots Are Made for Walking. We did Fever. Did a couple. More than a couple. Mary Ford and Les Paul. Yes. That's funny. Breaking the Chains. Yeah. Let's see if I can remember that. That was another guy I loved. Mr. George Lynch. Something in there with the harmonics. Yeah, we used to do that. We used to do and I'm talking used to, like my band from 1989, Crystal Vision. We used to do I can't remember it. Oh well, but we did that. Alone Again. We did Tooth and Nail. I forget it. I can't even think of how that goes. That at the time was one of my favorite guitar solos to play, especially the tapping bit. That was really awesome. I should relearn that one. That one was a lot of fun. Did that chromatic. What a great tune. Man, I don't even know if I can. That was the start of it. I don't know the rest of it. But, yeah. Awesome stuff. That's where I got all my chops from. Just figuring out Dokken, George Lynch, Van Halen, Randy Rhoads. Those were my 3 for sure. And, of course, Warren DeMartini from Rat. So 4... Then Jakey Lee, 5, that was like my whole thing. And then both guitar players from Priest, 6, 7, both from Iron Maiden, 8, 9. So, like, the list goes on. I had so many good teachers, if you will, because that was all the stuff that I learned. I just would sit and listen to it with the headphones on and figure it out. Hey, from Boston, Surfer Boy. That's okay. I almost didn't make it on tonight. And Jason, we might not have had a lesson, and I wouldn't have had my first lesson, or the lesson after you, or the lesson after that guy. So I put new RAM in this computer, and I know what I'm doing. I'm not like handy when it comes to like building furniture. But I'm good with electronic stuff and guitars. So, basically, I put the RAM in, followed the directions, which is piece of cake easy, set it all back up, turned the computer on, and nothing. 0. Didn't even blink, beep, hum, nothing. So that was it. I was like, oh, man. So I said, all right, maybe it's bad RAM. I looked up online. So I took the RAM that I just bought out, put the old RAM back in, and nothing again. Now I'm flipping out. I'm like, oh, man. I cannot afford a new computer and I need something by tomorrow, which I could have gotten away with using my laptop, but all my stuff is on this computer. And one thing I'm really bad with is backing up. So I don't have this computer backed up, which what I'm gonna be doing after we hang up tonight. And then tomorrow, after all my lessons around 5 o'clock, I'm going to try again with this RAM thing. But I'm going to back up this computer and be able to at least access everything that I have here on the laptop before I do that. Because I need a backup. Anyway, hey, somebody new. Spazmaniac. Hello. Do you use a string dampener? No, I do not. I just, I'm not the cleanest player in the world, but I definitely have worked on muting, like, meticulously. So, like, that little bit of that lead that I did, that's just me using this part of my hand on the other strings to block so I don't accidentally hit stuff. And I also keep my first finger is touching the second string so that doesn't ring out. So that's how I'm getting that muted sound. I wish I could remember that solo, but here's something that I transcribed when I was like 15. Toccata and Fugue in D minor by Bach. So all of that I'm just muting, so there's no string dampening. I'm the dampener. So that's all happening naturally without any help. Artificial help, if you will. And also, thanks for being here. If you haven't done it already and you're liking what you're hearing and seeing, please follow. And I'm doing this every day in April to celebrate International Guitar Month. And we're just here hanging, talking about guitars and gear and favorite songs and solos and all kinds of stuff. Favorite guitar players. So, yeah, please come back and tell your friends. I'm new to Twitch. April 1st was my first major stream. I've been streaming to Twitch for, 4 years at least, but I didn't really follow through with much on Twitch, and now I'm really doing it full blast. So, and that goes for everybody. Coming up in, future, I'm probably not going to go live to Facebook at all, and I'm going to be just doing YouTube and Twitch. So please sign up over on Twitch because it's going to be really fun over there. A lot of cool things that I can't do anywhere else. So, yeah, that's all. Let's see. Tim Thomas is in the house. Hello, hello, hello. Got the Dimebag Van Halen pick. I love that. One of my singers in the band Crystal Vision got to hang out with Dime. I think they toured with him. He was in a band called, I think, Wise Guy. They were from upstate New York. And, yeah, he got to hang and party with Dime. They opened up for them on many occasions, I think. All right. So let's see. What else? What can we do? Something with this guitar. A tune. Oh, yes. Yes, the lesson promo. I forget about it every night. Wendy reminds me. So I'm doing a lesson promo this month. 45 minutes for $45. You can dictate the content, whatever you're looking to learn. That's for new students only, or that could be an additional lesson for current students because my prices are higher than that for an hour, and you're almost at an hour. So anybody who wants an extra lesson or just wants a one-off, that's the price for Guitar Month. And if you can't figure it out, like within the next 2 weeks, you're looking at your calendar going, oh, I really wish I could take advantage of it, but I can't. You can save that, and I'll honor it up to 2 months out. But you have to pay by April 30th. And you have to use it by June. Okay? Let's see. Just something to jam to with this guitar without crashing the computer. Because I have other stuff, but I can't use Logic at the same time because everything slows down a lot. Let's see. I don't have anything really that backing track wise, but we'll just noodle around. Let's see. Trying to learn sweep picking at, I guess that is, my young age. Any tips? Well, don't start off with the big sweeps. The big sweeps are just out of range for most people. So what you should do is just try and sweep 3 strings. So just pick any chord, any triad. So you could pick like an F major, like this shape here. And then add one more note to it. So the next note in an F triad would be this high F. So that would be a little tough there because that's a huge stretch. So move that up to here, and then suddenly it starts to sound a little cooler. So what you want to do is you want to drag the pick, and the way you should practice it, honestly, is dirt slow with the metronome. This is everybody's favorite part. Oh, are you kidding me? That's right. So today was a really bad day for technology for me. Something happened to my phone overnight, and it locked, and I couldn't get it to work. I couldn't get it to refresh. I couldn't get it to restore without wiping out the phone. So after like 2 hours of trying, I had to finally give in and wipe it. And then the backup, it doesn't see the backup on iCloud. I don't understand what happened. But forget the metronome. Oh well. So basically what you want to do is tick, tick, nice and slow, right? And you're going to drag the pick and land on each string. All right, so and you want to just get used to that movement. Then get the pinky and grab that high F as a hammer. All right? Then the next bit is you're going to pull off back to the C. And then you're going to come back the way you came with the pick and just pick backwards those two other notes, the A and the F. So on the way up, you're actually picking 3 strings. And you're just going to stutter the pick, if you want to call it something. It's like, and you just land on the string. So after you play the note, follow through and land on the next string and stop for a second. Then hit the note. Whoops, I just muted it. Now I'm stopping on the E string as my last string, and then this finger is going to hammer down and hit that F. Whoops, didn't go far enough. Then you're going to come backwards. Okay? And that's going to be a pull off. And then this is just going to be a pull back. So you want to go down, 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 hammer, pull, up, up. All right, and then you throw on some distortion and you're going to sound cool, I think. Let's see. Whoops. And then you can do the same thing for minor. It's going to be, so you bar this. So now it's F, A flat, C, F. So you can kind of get into that, you know, feel. Same picking technique. So it's just pick, 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 hammer, pull, pick, up, up. So it's down, 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 hammer, pull, up, up. So that would be the easiest way to get going on sweeping. And then apply it to any triad you want, really. You could just take that to the next set of strings and do like a D shape. Except do it like this. 1, 2, 1. And then your next note you want is right here. So D. And that's actually a G sweep or a G triad. And it's the same idea. Down, 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 hammer, pull, up, up. Once you get that down, then you can start venturing into doing 4-string sweeps, then 5-string. Most guys don't really sweep all 6 strings because it's actually an uneven number with the metronome. So it's either from the 6th string and end on the 2nd string, or from the 5th string and end on the 1st string. Otherwise, you have to do some little fancy shifting. I did one before you asked the question, actually. I did that, or before I saw the question. So that's a large major 7 one. Ooh, I'm doing poorly tonight. So now, mathematically, that won't add up, so you kind of have to do like a little on the way back. But those are fun. That's a cool one. So really, like, for me, I used to joke around because I hated sweeping when it came out. It was just Yngwie doing a lot of arpeggios, and that was like the thing, and everybody wanted to sweep. So when people asked me to sweep, I would just say, the only thing I sweep is the garage. But I still don't really use it like, I guess that, like Yngwie would, or, you know, I just am not built that way, so my hands don't do it anyhow. But I do like to throw in the occasional sweep because it sounds cool, and it's a great technique, so. Hopefully that helped, Mel. Let's see. Oh, yeah, my chat wasn't moving. Mel says, cool. Hopefully that'll work out for you. All right, so let's see. What am I going to do here? Well, I feel like playing something, but not with this guitar. What do I have? Oh, maybe we could pull this out. This is gonna be interesting. Um, I'll, yeah, we'll just try it. All right, I think I got it. Let's see what happens. I'll shut the mic off and give you the good sound. Like everything was a little rough start. I haven't played any of this stuff since October, so forgive the lame notes. Oh man, but this guitar is fun to play. Very cool, fun axe. Let's see. All right, so we're getting close to 11 o'clock. I think we'll just end it here tonight. That was pretty good with the playing in the hands. Um, and that was fun up front of the show, asking about the favorite solos, and we brought out the Randy Rhoads guitar and the Van Halen guitar. Yeah, that Randy Rhoads guitar is really such a cool playing instrument. It's great. The Flying V, very cool stuff, and it was fun to play it again. So thanks for the request there, and I think I will leave. Yeah, leave it on a high note. Yes, I think it's a good idea, especially after the annoying, stressful couple of hours I had just before I came on trying to get the computer to work. Ah, my goodness. But as usual, thank you all for being here. It's greatly appreciated. These are a lot of fun to do. I will see you all again tomorrow, provided all of this works. But again, had a lot of fun this month and still having fun. We have pretty much 9 days left. Woo! And tomorrow will be, what, 8 days left, right? Yeah. So, yes, cookie time. That's right. I want my cookies. It's time for cookies. All right, everybody. Have a great night. And, hey, Feisty, she's on Twitch. Awesome. Thanks for being here on Twitch. Again, if anybody has a Twitch account, Mel, it would be great if you'd sign up over there because, again, I'm not going to be going live on Facebook come May. And it's free to sign up. And if you have a Amazon Prime account, it's really easy to link those two accounts together. And then when you subscribe to me, I get a cut of the payment, and you don't pay. Because you're an Amazon Prime member, you get a Twitch subscription for free. So if you can do that for me, it'd be great. And likewise to anybody else who's hanging. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you, Feisty Feather. Great to see you here. Sorry I'm going just as you're coming in. But maybe you've been here a while. And I'm going to go get some cookies. Oh, hey, Gaurav. I'm just leaving. My buddy from India. How are you? I'm just taking off. Just wrapping it up for the night. You'll have to stop in tomorrow. But thank you for saying hello. And if you didn't hear that bit there, look for me on Twitch and YouTube. I'm not going to be doing too much Facebook anymore. So if you have an account, please go over there and hit the follow so you get notified when I go live. All right? All right. Well, everybody, you guys have a great, great night, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Thanks for being here, and I appreciate everybody. Thanks. Take care.